Good morning, everybody. So it is Tuesday before Christmas. As you can see, my wife's Christmas tree, and I am headed to Mooresville today. We're going to pull down my Speedway car. I'm going to take you along with me. I'm going to put this in the video just to show everybody kind of what it takes to go to Daytona this time of year. Like I said, right before Christmas, we're heading down there, Mark and myself, to get this thing pulled down, make sure it bumps right, make sure it hits the bump springs right, and we'll show you what we got going on today. Good morning, everybody. No, I don't like
Okay, I'm gonna start.
No, I want to start. It's my video.
All right, go.
What's happening, everybody on YouTube? So we're gonna do a little different style this time. This video is about myself and Mark going down to Mooresville and pulling down my Daytona car before the test. We were trying to find some issues with it. We thought we had, well, we didn't find them. So we are...
Some foreshadowing.
Yeah. So we are going to do a video a little different this time, and Dinah's going to ask some questions. She's never been to the pull-down rig with me. So I did all the video while I was working. I didn't get to really commentate it, I guess you want to say. So we're going to walk you through it. I'm going to teach you as I teach her what we're doing.
As you know, our normal style video is me following him with the GoPro, asking him questions that I probably already know the answer to, but I know it'd be interesting. This is going to be a little bit different, but let's see how it goes.
We are on the way to Mark's house to see our Chariot. It is loaded in a trailer. It's about 5:20 this morning. Are you ready for adventure, Mr. Mark?
I guess.
Well, we're ready to get on the road. It's a little after 5:30. We're documenting our adventures today. We are at our first fuel stop about 8 o'clock, rolling on along. Should be there about 10, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours out. So we're getting there. So we're about 30 minutes away from Mooresville. We're driving down the interstate. Mark is driving over there, and I am passenger princess today. So we're making progress and hopefully be turned back around by 2 or 3 today. Well, we made it here to Empire. We're getting ready to work on my shit box today and pull it down. So Mark's backing it up in here. I'm watching him. We should be ready to go here in a little while. Well, we're at Empire right now, Dinah. I'm unloading the car and we're getting it up onto the pull-down rig here. So what they do is they have a winch up front that we can winch the car directly right up on it. And then now what we're doing is taking all the plates off.
You're kind of getting ahead of yourself. So for someone who's never seen a Mittler Brothers pull-down rig, why don't we explain what a pull-down rig is?
Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll stop the video right here and kind of explain what a pull-down rig is. All right, so what we're doing right now is we have the car up on a pull-down rig. And people are like, what's a pull-down rig? Attitude simulator, whatever you want to call it. It is not a 7-post shaker that they used to use back in the day. What it is a simulator of being able to pull the car down to the wheel loads and travels that the car will run around the track at.
So let me put that in a little bit more layman's terms.
Sure.
When the car is at speed, the car sinks. Like the body, the components that you're going to have compression, right?
Yep.
So when we are sitting like in a shop,
that's static.
That's static. So that is not how it's going to race. So that is not the angles that car is going to be at. So these machines help simulate what it does on track. That is the only way we can see what the pieces and parts are actually doing at speed.
Correct. And when she means pieces and parts on this rig, what we're doing is we're traveling the suspension upwards into the body, pulling the body down onto the springs and the suspension to see
where everything's traveling to make sure you don't have binds. In our instance, we found some issues after we went to the test that we thought we had fixed, but we didn't. And that's why our car, we're hoping, was slow. Time will tell when we go to practice. We're either going to be happy or sad when we go on the track. So the pull-down rig, in essence, is just what they call an attitude simulator. That's what the original Bruco style was. Mittler Brothers came out with a completely computerized pull-down system, so you can see where not only your travels are, but also where your front wheels are pointed, the bump steer. So it's a lot of things that you can work on and figure out. I am very new to the pull-down rigs. I've only been using them for, I would say, 3-4 years.
When Kevin had like a little baby one.
Yeah, when Kevin Reed got with us and started helping us, we really made sure that we started pulling things down and getting the cars faster. All right, Dinah, so right now what we do is we have the car up on the pull-down rig. And as you can see, I'm getting ready to adjust the left front cylinder right here. What that is doing is that's making sure the car is neutral on all 3 corners that we're pulling from or holding the car from. And what that does is it just makes sure that all the measurements that we're taking are correct.
And what are we looking at now? Now, we did have Mitch Stapleton came over.
Yep, Mitch shot a lot of this video to help me out because I'm underneath the car running around right now. What we were doing is the first thing these guys do is they push every corner up. The front is independent, and then we check the rear by pushing it up. And what you're looking for is bind in the trailing arms and the front suspension, spring loads, things like that. Please. We worked on the rear end a lot. I thought we were going to be better, but we weren't.
All right.
We just finished pushing everything up to check, make sure we didn't have binds. Now, if you noticed in the video, Dinah, the car's starting to pull down.
Good now.
And this is many hours to get to this point, or a lot of time. The car is now getting pulled down to the travel and the wheel loads, and we're seeing if we have anything wrong or seeing if all the work we did has helped the platform of the car.
And it lied to us, though.
It didn't tell us the truth, or we missed it. You know, sometimes the guys in the shop just...
What are you doing?
Trying to make the car go faster in the shop.
That's all you're going to say right now, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. We're just deep into it, so I don't want to, don't have a lot to say at the moment.
Okay.
We're making some adjustments underneath the car right now, Dinah. And what we're trying to do is get the springs so they're a little happier underneath the car. So it helps with the travel of the rear suspension. Because Daytona, it's all about getting the rear spoiler out of the air.
Right.
So, the rear spoiler, if you can take a rear spoiler off the car, you can go however fast you wanted to. But the problem is you have to have a rear spoiler, and the deal is to try to get it out of the air as much as possible, and that's what I'm working on right here underneath the car, is just the rear springs, and I'm turning them a little bit, readjusting the angle shims and all that stuff.
The fact that we were remotely okay doing this on our own 10 years ago kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, but as you can see, Kevin comes up to the shop with a single pull-down ram and made it faster, we hope, than what we did.
We found out yesterday I lost all the video from when Kevin was up, so that will be But yes, we did figure it out.
We hope.
We hope.
And this is all, foreshadowing for the race, right? We're trying to have this video out and a couple other videos before the race happens, so hopefully we did find it. If not, we're going to get a free ride home, as they say. So right now in the video, Dinah, what I'm doing is I'm readjusting the springs. We had a couple things wrong on the spring cups. We're fixing that. And this is what my day consisted of. That's why there's not a lot of video of me talking. It's because I'm underneath the car while they're running the pull-down rig for me, so we didn't have to run back and forth. And I just kept working on it and trying different things. And Merv, whatever, he was running the pull-down rig while I'm up underneath, and we're changing things back and forth.
And that's normally what your pull-down days are like, right? Like you're just doing a ton
It is
of work
nothing exciting. It's usually 5 hours of underneath the car, running around trying to fix things.
We will go to...
What did he call those?
Pre-diarrhea triangles. That's Mooresville talk down here. So
Oh, we'll have to check in on that.
you guys don't care if you're in this, right? Or you guys? Okay.
Are you allowed?
I feel it out.
The one good thing about coming down here, I work on my cars mainly Saturdays and Sundays. So it's hard to catch every little nuance. So we noticed the fuel line was gonna get caught by the rear spring. So we noticed that, and that's little things that'll take you out of practice all day when we go down there. So this one day of working on this thing down on a pull-down rig to simulate the track, we're able to see exactly where issues are and things we think we got it right, the computer's telling us wrong. So we're working on that all day today to make sure when we unload, we're halfway competitive.
And this is what I don't know if people fully understand for us. So we're 5 hours away from Mooresville, and parts are there, service is there, the people we work with are there. So there's a lot of trips back and forth between Fredericksburg, Virginia. We're right in between Richmond and DC, and Mooresville. Mark Irvin, who he is with, has been a godsend. He does a lot of our trips without us, but it's a struggle.
Yeah, and in most days, I try to do that whole pull down deal in one day, and we were able to get it done again.
Back home, it's a little after 10:30. We left at 6:30 this morning. We're back here actually at Mark's house. He'll bring the car to me Friday after Christmas, so call it a successful day on the pull-down rig. We really had a good time with all the guys in the shop. Hopefully we got all the video what we needed, so you'll see this on YouTube. Watch us at Daytona. More to come.
I know a lot of people, Dinah, are used to our bantering back and forth as I'm walking around the car, working on it, things like this. Well, this video, Dinah, wasn't exactly the same, unfortunately, because you have to stay back here at the shop, you know, keep everybody moving on tasks. I get to play race car that day and get to work on them. So it's a little bit different style this time, huh?
It is different. And what they haven't seen is us fighting while we're just trying to do this. But this is the reality where it gets tough. I wish we could be putting videos out at a little bit better clip, but I have to be the one shooting, editing,
Yeah.
You know, and we do have a home and a business and animals and a life.
It does get tough. A lot of days for Dinah and myself, I don't want to say we're at each other's throats, but it gets pretty hostile around here because I think she should be doing more. I probably should be doing more. But we try to work together as best we can. I mean, we live in each other's life 24/7, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know what I was supposed to say there. So we do the best we can with what we have. This isn't a great action-packed video, but we wanted to make sure we kept you in the sequence of what's going on in our world right now leading up to Daytona. We have a couple more good little videos coming up. You know, we're excited to see what we can bring you, and hopefully we get more followers and things like that, Nana.
Yeah. I don't know how to respond to that. That was long-winded and got your bullshit TV voice in there.
Well, you know, Willie Mullins is one of the greatest things that ever. No, not really, huh?
So Willie's really good when I ask him questions, but he starts to get TV brain or something, like he just keeps talking and then it doesn't make any sense.
Who said I ever made sense in the beginning?
Wow. It's bad now.
But we're trying to do this outro just to kind of lengthen our video a little bit, but give you all some information of what it kind of goes on with what's happening during the pull down. Because you hear me talking about I'm taking the pull down rig or taking the chassis dyno. Well, you got to see the chassis dyno, and Dinah was there that day, and she didn't get a chance to go with me to Mooresville. I don't think we've ever had the time for her to get away and me get away. So we wanted to show everybody what we're doing.
Yeah. So next video out is coming back and doing some of the changes. I have a lot of footage. I don't know if everyone wants to see like every day that we're in the shop or what I'm going to do. We obviously then will break the test probably into 2 videos to kind of show our travel, because Willie does drive the hauler. That is not super normal. It's like him, Will Kimmel, Sean Core. I think that's kind of it for guys driving their own haulers anymore. So we'll show travel day. We'll show the test video also was a little bit wonky, just
because it's hard for her to run around the track while she's taking care of administrative, and everybody saw that we had 2 cars down there. The Chevrolet was way faster than my car, which is good because Bryce Applegate is coming back with us to the race, and we're excited about that.
We're partnering with Vaughn Racing, so we will be running him as the 34, which, if you are a longtime Mullins Racing follower, you know that that's a super special number to us. Willie made his first Daytona start in 2016, as a 34
Yep.
for Basham racing. Back in the day, we're still close to the Bashams. And then we moved to the 3. So using the 34 number is going to be great. And people are going to ask why we're using someone else's number. This is going to be a go home field. We are going to have more than 40 cars there. Our points, I think, put us like 24th.
Right.
So we're good. Last year, we saw some cars go home because it rained.
Yeah.
If it rains at all through the weekend, they're going to cancel qualifying to put practice somewhere.
Yep.
Practice is much more important to the series than us qualifying. So if we go off owner's points and we bring a car with no points, it's going home. The 34 is in the top 40. It is not provisional world, but it is. If it rains, we're okay. That's why we're doing that. It will show up on everything as Vaughn Racing, but it's a Mullins Vaughn Racing partnership.
So we're pretty excited with that. We'll have a lot more details coming along. Just stay tuned. Remember, like they say, like, follow, share, I think, right?
Yeah, and something about I don't know. There's something, a button now to like hype it up.
Oh.
I know nothing about this. We're not, we watch a lot of YouTube, but we're not like YouTubers.
Yeah. So thank you for watching us. We appreciate everybody going to our Amazon wish list also. That's been a great addition that we've done for the past, I think, 3 or 4 years now. I'll add that link in this video too. So if you want to go spend $50 or $20, you can, and you'll get your name on the trunk lid of the car, is kind of what we do. So you're a little small sponsor of Mullins Racing.
And if by chance we get the stuff after we've already lettered the car or it's loaded, you'll just be on for the next race.
Yep.
So we'll take care of it either way.
We
So.
make sure everybody's included.
All right. See you in the next one.